everybody, coming up in today's video, it is all me today, and this is the toughest removal I have done for a while. This was just, nothing was going straightforward for this one. It was a real tougher one to do. So my name is Rhys, I'm one of the audiologists here at Audiology Associates.
And my name is Taylor Green, and I'm the other audiologist here.
So what we've got is quite a kind of tough plug. And what made this really, really difficult, which I discover a bit later on, is that the bottom left corner of this plug is like welded to the canal wall all the way along. So I'm thinking, get over the top of this, scoop this forwards. But he's got this, the ear canals where you get very, very dry skin. Yeah. You've got these kind of little lifts all the way along it.
It's one of those.
And so you get this kind of middle layer is armadillo wax, we used to call it. So you get this really tough outer layer of hardened wax, and then this kind of clay type wax in the middle. So the clay type wax, clay type wax. Thank you.
I got your teeth there.
I know, I do. They probably don't. Yeah. The clay type wax is really, really difficult because it's kind of the kryptonite to microsuction. It doesn't work out particularly well with microsuction. It blocks the tube constantly. But it also doesn't work particularly well with manual tools either, because it just kind of scoops bits off. So it's almost like a digger that's scooping bits out the front. So it's a real tough old one to do.
There's not much of a gap there either.
There's not. No, it really, really isn't.
Like I said, it's that type of consistency where as you start to, like where most of them, where you'll start scooping in, the whole thing starts coming out. This one just creates like trenches.
You got it.
And it just spreads everywhere.
Yeah. It's like an excavator digging through mud or clay. It's just a nightmare. So I'm just trying, you can see, I'm trying to work down the front, but that's all I'm doing is literally just clipping bits off the front. So it's not quite there. Look at this, it's going to take a little while to get this out. I was away in West Wales on the weekend. I'll tell you a story, because it just reminded me of this. And I went to a place called Folly Farm, which we've loved since Theo's been tiny. We love Folly Farm. So
I love Folly Farm.
Awesome, Folly Farm. Folly Farm, if you're listening, doing a good job.
Big up Folly Farm.
Big up Folly Farm. And they've got this one bit in there, which is diggers. And
I used to love it. Yeah, right. I used to go in there when I was little, yeah.
I was in there on the weekend, boy, right? I was right. Well, I bought a wristband so I could have as many goes as I wanted to.
I bet.
I was not getting out that digger.
I bet Leo, you were gone somewhere looking at the animals, and you were sitting there digging.
Next door to me, and you have to. It's like the digger bag. I don't use drive diggers at all, but I think I might have missed my vocation in life, because you've got to pick these things up and put them into holes and stuff like that. And they were all different shapes. Or it was like wax removal, but on a giant scale. I was there like intricately just nudging this thing to get it into the guy came over and I was like, my controls will stop working. The guy said, yeah, you're out of time now. I was like, can I stay in? He was like, if you want to. He restarted.
Like a big child.
4 goes. I refused to leave that digger until I did it. Oh, I had so much fun with that.
That's class.
It was great. It was like, honest to God, it was like doing wax removal with power tools. It was amazing.
I remember those little diggers. The smaller ones, obviously, I used to go on when I was little.
Oh, the manual ones.
The sand
pit.
Yeah. Remember. That was like one of my memories I remember from Folly Farm when I was little.
Oh, I love Folly Farm.
Oh, I love it. Brilliant.
Love it.
Every year we go, we always have the same picture. Yeah. Few on my shoulders, next to Kel. He's getting bigger now, so it's eventually going to be like.
We think it's brilliant. We go to Soldiers from West Wales a lot, and we love it down there. So clear the right hand side. Okay, so now I've thought, right hook. Let's try and detach this left hand side of the canal here. And you can see I'm kind of judging distance, just trying to drop in because we are really close. But look how tough that was. I just literally clipped the edge, and it just broke a little bit off the edge. So I'm thinking, maybe try it. Look, I can't get into it. And then when I do get into it, it kind of rises a little bit, but then pulls straight through the center of it. Look at that.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's not horrible. Nice, is it? Because you think, what do I do now? Because with the reason that I'm kind of shying away from using the Rhys curette here is I don't want to have to press down against the canal wall. So I'm trying to use the Rhys hook instead, because I can get behind it and sort of pull it forward. But yeah, that's not really working. It's just pulling straight through. So we got the option now. Do we go back in with suction, add a bit of oil, back in with suction and lift? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I think that's probably going to be
exactly what I did there. Because we detached everything from above it, we can lift it into the empty space.
You might be able to get a better grip now as well. Now you've
Yeah.
started to like break it apart.
So I'm hoping that you'll lift it and it will detach from the canal wall, which is kind of what it's doing a little bit there.
It's like you almost want to pull it to the right.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
Look at that,
Where did that come from?
I know. It's hiding in the corners, and it was like, oh, okay, no wonder it wouldn't pull forwards then, because it's got like half a ton hiding in the one corner. So I've got it going now. I think I'm back in, I think it's the right hook, yes it is. So a little bit more mobile.
And that oil is going to help to stop it from sticking again to the ear canal.
You know what we're looking for? We're looking for that scoop, that lovely scoop around the side.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. It's not a P-ring, but I'm looking for it. So we're just going to lift the edge up here. I'm just going to try and pull this out with a little bit of suction maybe. Absolute beastie, this one.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's a strange old consistency. It's like almost too dry for suction there.
Yeah, it's odd, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I had this one this week, which was because the other ear canal is almost identical. The other ear canal actually took longer than this one did to remove. And I've had the toughest nowhere near as tough as yours, but the toughest wax then, the hardest wax I have ever taken of anybody's ears, and it was a mastoid cavity as well. That's coming up this week as well, guys, and that was, oh my word. I'll explain it to you. I won't explain it, but I'll explain that video. Oof, beastie it was.
It's a good one.
It's a good one. Honestly, I've had some tough ones this week. I've had some good ones as well.
Oh, that's what you wanted.
That's what I wanted. A nice big scoop. There we go. And out it pops. I'm trying to pick it up there. Lovely and clear though. Now this side, a little bit different. This wasn't one big, I thought, oh, there's a gap at the top. Yeah. This isn't going to take that long. I'll get the worst one first and then we'll do this one after. So
you should never think like that. It never goes that way. Never goes that way.
I do that thing where I go, oh yeah, it looks straightforward. Actually, I don't want to jinx, but I'm touching wood everywhere.
Yeah. Where's the wood?
Where's the wood to touch? But this was a little bit harder, I would say, than the other side. A little bit more kind of layers of dry skin underneath. You can see the dryness to the external part of the ear canal there, so the external part of the ear. And we've got these kind of chunky forbidden cornflakes all laid one over the top of one another in here. And I thought, I'll lift it into that gap because the gap at the top, right? That is not going anywhere. It just kept one look at the suction tube and just kind of shrugged it off and was like, no thanks.
Suction tube was like, nah.
Yeah. So it tapped out to the right curette now. So we're going to try and get this in. So I've managed to lift it with the right curette. But it's an awkward shape to manoeuvre the outer bit of the ear canal.
It looks quite long.
Yeah. And it kind of...
It's that narrow and open.
You got it. So it's sort of tilted onto his side and kind of sweeping off to the one side. But I can't get the angle to pull. You can see I'm trying to work down, but this wax is solid. Not as solid as the one's coming out in a couple of days, but it is solid. All right, so it is kind of real tough old stuff to get out.
Yeah, you've almost got to try and break up little bits off it because you might end up with a little flat surface or a little gap that you might be able to, just nip behind without pushing it further in.
You can see I'm just tidying. I do this a lot where I kind of break the dry stuff, break it up a little bit, and then suction all that away. You can see I'm trying to get beyond that plug, but I've got it to a point where it's pulled that foot far forwards now. It's just, there's no gap around it anymore, and it's tough as anything, and I'm trying to pull this out. You can see the pressure I'm having to put on the right curette to try and get into that wax plug.
Oh, go on. Oh.
I can see that it's pulling. So I've switched up now because it's pulled the right hook is pulling through. So I'm hoping the right curette with a kind of wider surface area, that's going to give me that bit of leverage I need. But I'm trying to force it into that gap there.
You almost kind of wanted to do what the other ear just did.
Yeah.
Kind of scoop and then just start slipping out, pop it out.
But I'm hitting harder wax now behind this. You can see the oil has gone underneath it, but this is really crumbly. Oh, I know, I crashed into it with the endoscope. I was trying to push it back into the ear canal, into the bowl of the ear because it was about to fall out. Yeah, so I'm lifting this up. Oh, it's getting there, isn't it?
Close.
Yeah. You can see I'm trying to kind of detach the bottom. Dry as a chip, this though, isn't it? It's just not budging at all. It is going to go soon, because I can see we're coming to the end of the video. It's nearly there. I'm even trying to pull it with the suction tube as well.
I can see you can. Oh, you can see that moving quite a bit now. As soon as you popped in there, that should.
If I can just get into
one
the
more.
gap, yeah, it's trying to get into that little gap.
That's it. Oh,
That you see how
flick off there.
flicking off the top is just that dry. So I think I'm behind it now. Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
Look at that plug, boys and girls.
Wow.
Absolute beast. So that was a tough one, didn't I?
7
Nearly ran out
centimetres.
of ruler, look.
Yeah.
2 3/4 of an inch.
Wow. Fair play.
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah,
one.
that was a good one.
It was a good one. Well, guys, if you didn't, I don't know if I asked you this already, but if you did enjoy the video, you can always like, heart, share, follow, and subscribe. Is this members? No, it's not.
No.
Like, heart, share, follow, and subscribe for us. That'd be absolutely fantastic. If you really enjoy the videos, you can also become members. You'll see more videos every week. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell notification. That way, then all the good ones we do, you're going to get notified about those straight away, and you'll be able to see our lovely, lovely back catalogue as well. So, as always, guys, take care of yourselves.
Take care of your ears.
And take care of one another. And myself and the lovely Mr. Taylor Green. We'll see you again soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.